Jesus, take the wheel. I love the sound of this, my friend.
And we'll slowly be migrating all of our communities there.
Oh, you guys didn't even know you were going to be blessed today, man. Matt?
But I really think that's a problem. Because, okay, if a third party came out and said, my platform is that I'm going to remove I'm going to repeal the Smith-Mundt Act, meaning they can't propagandize you any longer. And I'm going to change the accounting standard so that everything is transparent.
Fair game.
You could actually win on that platform because you were talking about real change. Not, we're going to ban DEI. Like, great, thank you.
Yeah.
But you didn't change anything because they can just propagandize you with another DEI.
Yes, another version of it.
Another version of it.
Yeah, for sure.
They just give you the little ones like, we took DEI away. Great. But remove the ability where it makes it legal for them to do that to you.
Yes, actually make the change. Don't placate my senses and say, well, I'm glad you noticed that. Feel good about it. Here's a little crumb win. No, we need real change to happen.
Yes, the enacting of women in men's sports and the government's complicity in it is not the problem. It's the fact that it's illegal for them to do that.
Oof. Since Matt has already made it abundantly clear that he's not going into the political arena, it seems like creating or building a product or solution or service probably is more up your alley.
I mean, it's crazy because, again, we as a conservative, super conservative, we're like, yes, they got rid of DEI. No more pronouns.
Yeah, we won.
You didn't win shit.
Yeah.
Because any future administration can do it with something else later.
You didn't win shit.
You didn't solve the problem.
Nope.
You just put you took the big dam and you put a little piece of paper on it, and any given moment, it'll
Yes.
and it'll do it again.
I saw a meme that was so true. It was a screenshot of multiple high-level government officials, and the screenshots of like 15 of them was their LinkedIn profile. And what it showed in the first picture was, Sandra White, she, her, he, hims, they, them, zers, da-da-da. And then the second screenshot, and it's just like director of DEI. The second screenshot is their new LinkedIn profile, and it doesn't have any of the pronouns, and now they're not director of DEI. They are community director. You hadn't won shit. They're all still propagating the same shit. They're just not allowed to say they, them on their profile anymore.
It changed nothing.
Nothing changed because they're still going to be exacting the same bullshit in these companies, in the government, and more waste doesn't matter. You think you won the battle? You didn't win anything. All you did was you won the fact that they can't put they, them, zer on their signature on emails.
Celebrate the small wins because they are wins. Remove DEI, it's a win. Remove the trans shit within military.
You're saying the cancer's still there, though.
Yeah. Celebrate the small things, but once you're done celebrating, make it quick, get back to fucking work, and let's deal with the core issues that creates these things.
The policies.
Because unless you deal with the core issues at hand, these little wins, you're just patchwork.
And frankly, you're not moving the ball forward either.
No. Because, again, another administration is going to come in or at a shift in Congress or whatever, anything can change at any given point. You have to remove their ability to propagandize you and steal your money.
Oof. Man, I mean, if you even take that out of context, if someone were just to clip that, we have to stop the ability for them to propagandize you and to take your money.
Steal your money.
Like, even out of context, that makes a lot of sense, Matt.
Yeah.
It makes a lot of sense.
You'd remove those two things because the federal government at this point has too much power. I'm extremely federalist. I do not like the idea of the federal government dictating everything that we have. No. It's really dangerous.
No, it's not possible.
A friend said to me the other day, the way that United States is operating currently and right now, they are doing China better than China.
Well played.
And people are like, wait, what are you talking about? Dude. United States is operating in a way that we accuse China of operating.
Yeah.
But they're doing it harsher and bigger than China is. Well, not saying what I think what China is doing is correct, but we are doing what they're doing at a greater scale at this point.
And I would say, if I could fill in a little bit of the gray here, not that I know what the answer is that China was like primo numero uno in terms of society, controlled society, digital ID, making sure that there's no, cashless society, right? They were the preeminent ones that created the use case. America is so good at taking these types of ideas and adding gasoline to the fire.
Yes.
So that's what you're saying, is that while China did it, there's a lot of flaws in it. There's a lot of holes in it, a lot of lessons learned. And so what America is saying is, fuck all the lessons learned. Thanks for all your discovery and paying for discovery. We're going to do it even better now.
They're like, oh, China, they like propagandize their population.
What do you think we're doing?
Oh, they control who can buy what, and they give favor to people within the administration.
What do you think we're doing?
It's the same shit.
Yeah, we're just projecting what we're already doing, onto the world. It's like, oh, China bad, Orange Man bad. No, actually, we're doing the exact same thing, and actually, we're even better at it.
No, it's very different because we call our version democracy.
Ah, yes. I feel safe and warm and fuzzy
And
now.
capitalist.
Ah, yes. I feel like we have opportunity now.
But it's the same. It actually operates really similar.
Oh, you're saying that when I look down, I still see shackles around my ankles?
And, I was talking to a friend today talking about, he's like, America's really poor.
Yeah.
He's like, go to like middle America, go down to like the bad areas. People are so poor.
Yeah.
And we just give hundreds of millions of dollars, billions of dollars to all these causes. I saw that clip of Tucker Carlson.
Yeah.
Tucker Carlson, and he's like, they can't account for half the money that they received.
Yep.
The $170 billion, they can't account for $100 billion of them. And what they're doing is actually they're taking that money and they're funding the cartel at the border.
Yes. Yes.
They can't account for 100 of the $170 billion they got. Zelensky said that.
I don't know how it's functionally possible, but we now know that there are legal means to obfuscate and hide transactions.
But in the same breath, the people within this country, within our borders, are living in abstract poverty.
Oh, no doubt.
They are literally living paycheck to paycheck, and their paychecks are like $1,000.
Yeah.
They can't go more than 60 days.
Yeah.
People are eating like just the worst quality foods. We create the worst quality foods and literally are poisoning them.
Mm-hmm.
And we give them just enough aid so that they don't revolt.
Yes. Just enough.
Just enough. So how is this better than what other countries that we criticize do?
The answer is we're not.
And we're like, oh, no, we hate dictators. No, we don't actually hate dictators.
We actually love them.
Bukele is actually a dictator.
He's a benevolent dictator, is what they'd say.
I thought we didn't like dictators.
Well, when the dictators are making you feel good and you feel like things are getting better, then frankly, you'll take the devil you know opposed to the devil
Most
you
people
don't.
don't, because the conservative side celebrate Bukele like he's the greatest thing. He comes to all the conservative conferences. He's at the RNC. He gives the speeches. He talks about the speeches. He adopted, a Bitcoin for El Salvador. He's like this young guy wears his hat backwards. Like everyone loves Bukele.
Yep.
Most people don't know that at his in El Salvador, a president can only serve one term.
Mm-hmm.
He has control of the Supreme Court, and he has control of the entire legislative body.
Mm-hmm.
He removed that law, and now he can run in perpetuity forever.
Yes.
He declared himself a dictator, but because he's our dictator, it's okay. So the United States actually has no problem with non-democracy.
Mm.
They only don't like non-democracy that doesn't account for them. So this idea of democracy versus communism, democracy versus dictatorships, that's the biggest psyop ever.
Yeah.
They actually don't care at all.
No, it's just a candy wrapper overlay to the realities that under the candy wrapper is still a bunch of dog shit. That's what it is. They placate it and say, oh, we're a capitalist democracy. Everybody has opportunity. No, actually, the kings and the rulers and the tech oligarchs still have power over all of us. It doesn't matter.
It's crazy.
It doesn't matter what they call it. They can call it whatever they want. At the end of the day, has grocery prices gone up? Have things got worse for Americans? The answer is yes. That's the bottom line. So why are we giving money away to all these other countries? No idea. But I think most of it's going through these black box slush funds, according to the data.
We need to be taking care of our own.
Yes, please. Can we please help
We need to
America?
invest in the poor communities. 'Cause
Please.
It sucks.
Please.
How can you solve problems outside of this country if you're a genuine person and you're a logical person and you're an honest person? there's no argument to be said that you can solve other countries' problems if you can't solve your own country's problems.
100%.
And we were told that when Trump gets elected, he's going to focus on America first and he's going to solve our problems.
Yes, that was the ticket.
Every single thing was either DEI/woke virtue signaling, anti-woke virtue signaling, or other countries' problems.
And we did see him gently push in the chair of Mr. Bibi. He didn't look too happy with that one. We did see the capitulation of Mr. Trump, all Alpha Sigma male, gently and genteelly just pushing in that chair for his massa. It was a poor showing of Trump.
It went from America first to crypto, tech oligarchs, foreign wars, foreign countries, expanding our borders. Let's get Canada. Let's get Greenland. Let's go get the Panama Canal. Dude, we have a huge population of people in the United States that are so poor.
Yeah.
Let's fix them first. Thanks for watching the clip. If you want to see the full episode, click here. If you want to see more clips, click here.